This is the audio-described version of Kate Nash's monthly vlog for March 2023. The video opens with a still image of author and sociologist Brené Brown.
Brené Brown tells us that stories are just data with a soul.
We cut to Kate, sat in her home office desk. A stack of books sit on the desk in front of her.
So how would you share your story of disability so that it builds data for your employer? And in a way that builds a more sophisticated, realistic and positive narrative about our lives.
Stock footage of an office meeting is shown. Employees are deep in conversation.
Let's face it, we've all sat through discussions about how our company's data is found wanting, and only George from accounts has fessed up to having a disability. Give me a break. Aside from the fact that it's probably inaccurate anyway, dry data is boring.
The words "dry data is boring" is displayed before we cut to a clip from Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Anyone? The Great Depression.
And it does nothing to bring to the surface the lived experience of employees with disability. However, here's the deal. Storytelling will drive up data more than any survey will ever do. Having coached storytellers and campaign directors for many years amongst our membership, here are my top favourites.
A large title reads, Top Favourite Storytelling Campaigns. A montage of video footage and screen grabs begins, showing how each of these companies launched their individual campaigns. The campaign films feature mostly interview shots of employees, while screen captures of web pages show the press releases and written content around the launch.
Shell's Be Yourself campaign was one of the first to focus on disability storytelling campaigns after Secrets and Big News came out in 2014. 15 people with different disabilities from all corners of the company. Fearless individuals who felt able to share their story and to be themselves. The Barclays This Is Me campaign was a little bit naughty and head-turning. Different people saying different things. For example, I'm George, I'm a senior business leader, I play the viola, I have 4 cats, and I have had bipolar for 174 years. You get me, disability includes all of us at every level. The Fujitsu Be Completely You campaign started with 4 employees talking about their stories of being themselves on video. The impact over time was that the number of disabled graduates went up. And finally, Unilever I Am Me campaign. It must be easy in such a company to feel small and not want to speak out. But oh no, Nicole and his other colleagues in different parts of the world popped themselves onto a storytelling course, and the next minute they are stars of film and stage in a super campaign that came out around International Day of Persons with Disabilities and Purple Light Up. Genius. The thread through all of this is that there was a direct impact made through authentic storytelling. Basically, data goes up if you can recognise yourself in your company and be who you are. Stories are data with a soul. So here are 3 ideas to help you zhuzh up your own storytelling campaigns. Number 1, keep learning from the great storytellers and the straplines that change the world. You need to understand what makes a great story if you're looking to change behaviour. There are several moments in my life where my head went pop when I heard one line of somebody's story. 2 of my favourites are Be Anything But Mediocre, the wonderful Anita Roddick, late founder of The Body Shop. I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings, Maya Angelou. Search and read the best stories so that you can learn and apply their techniques. Number 2, stop believing your own people when they say only George in accounts has a disability. Don't end up in conversations that conclude with the statement, if only we could find the perfect way of asking the question, then the data would go up. Seriously, please don't even get me started. And finally, number 3, use the time you have, if you work in an iconic company and you have a disability, to share your truth. Don't wait until you've left the business. Think about those that come behind us. Take the incredible John Brown, ex-chief executive of BP.
A still image of John Brown appears, followed by a series of clips of him being interviewed on several mainstream news channels. Screenshots of feature articles from media outlets are shown, displaying headlines which focus on John's career and personal life.
It was only after he left his role did he start to talk about his experience as a gay business leader. He has said that leaders must also be authentic. He wrote The Glass Closet after he had left BP and has said several times subsequently that he wished he had been more authentic while he was still there.
Cutting back to Kate, she's now holding one of the books from the pile on her desk, John Brown's The Glass Closet.
Don't get me wrong, I love John and I love this book. I'm constantly dipping into it. For me, it's the brave introspection about how to be who we are, and particularly at pivotal points in our life. Next month, we will be covering what I call misdisinformation in Positively Purple. Have a glorious month, enjoy International Women's Day, and see you next time.
A large title reads, "How does your organisation build better data via quality storytelling?" Join the conversation in the comments section of Kate's LinkedIn post.